Hi, my name's Crystal Olavaria, and I'm the Career Conversationalist. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're here to discuss how to secretly teach your child better organizational skills. Discover how fun and easy organizing can be. Avoid making organizing dreadful by using a simple three-step process. Learn how to help your child develop the habit of follow-through. Have you ever wondered why some children are neat freaks while others are slobs? Are children destined to become one or the other, or are organizational skills learned? If they are learned, why do some children learn them more so than others? Is there a way to make organizing fun? Is there a way to make organizing easy? Is there a way to secretly teach your child to become organized even if you are not very organized yourself? Discover fun and easy organizing can be. I believe organization skills are something that can be learned in a fun and interesting way. I have a childhood full of interesting examples. As a young child, I learned how to clean things out and keep my room clean when I purged my room of older toys to make room for newer toys. I learned to keep my room clean so I could pass a surprise inspection by my aunt. If my room was clean, I could choose where we went out to eat for dinner. If my room was not clean, then I would have to clean it, and then my aunt would choose where we went out to eat for dinner. While I was in middle school, I had several teachers who would perform random binder inspections. In the beginning of the year, my teachers would hand out candy as a reward if your binder was neat and organized. In the middle of the year, the same teachers continued the random binder inspections, but instead of giving extra candy, they gave 5 points extra credit. Then, towards the end of the year, the goodies disappeared, and there was a penalty of 5 points if your binder was not neat and organized. As you can imagine, all the students, including myself, demanded to know what happened to the goodies. The random binder inspections were a school-wide thing, and all the teachers had similar answers to explain their actions. They explained that when you were young, you were easy to bribe with a lollipop or some other form of candy to clean your room. As you grow older, you should continue to keep your room neat and clean, and you should no longer need candy as an incentive. The candy becomes reserved as an ethical bribe for other things. When I was a child, it was common practice for teachers to hand out candy in class as a way to engage in classroom discussions. This was before all the laws went into effect to limit sugary treats in school. Candy was commonly used as a way to entice you to develop a new habit. In the surprise binder inspection example, you would develop a habit of keeping your binder neat and organized, and teachers would want you to continue that habit without the stimulus of candy. To wean you off the candy, 5 extra credit points were given instead. The extra credit points were chosen as a goodie because you typically associate extra credit with a feeling of internal satisfaction. After the habit of keeping the neat and organized binder had been developed with the help of candy and maintained with the help of extra credit points, then the goodies were taken away. A penalty is given and you lose points if it is discovered that you did not keep up the habit of maintaining a neat and organized binder upon a surprise binder inspection. It was explained that it is better to lose 5 points now for not having a binder neat and organized than to miss the points on a homework assignment you did not do because you couldn't find the assignment in your binder. The school I attended had a strict no late homework policy. The binder inspection exercise was designed to help you develop organizational skills that would be beneficial throughout your life. Developing the habit of being neat and organized prevents things from being lost, forgotten, and from slipping through the cracks. I maintained my neat and organizational habits throughout high school and received a lot of praise from teachers and people I worked for. The social praise was in public and in private. Receiving praise from teachers and people I worked for made it easy to ask them for their support in the forms of letters of recommendation. Developing and maintaining the habit of being neat and organized has served me well, as I'm sure it will serve your child well similarly. However, what do you do if your child needs to develop the habit of being neat and organized and is no longer young enough to easily be ethically bribed with candy? What do you do if your child is older and still needs to develop the habit of being neat and organized? Avoid making organizing dreadful by using a simple three-step process. The absolute worst thing you can do is demand that your child start acting like an adult and expect your child to magically clean his or her binder, backpack, and room. The reason this approach is the absolute worst is because it is not reality. Adulthood is not defined by the ability to be neat and organized. The reality is your child probably knows several adults who are unorganized. You may be one of them. I would also avoid assuming that you and your child have the same definition of what it means to be neat and organized. Your child may feel like he or she is organized if he or she knows where his or her math assignment is located. The math assignment is located in his or her backpack in his or her room. However, you may not consider your child to be organized if your child flips through the math tab in his or her binder and the homework assignment is not there. Being neat and organized means different things to different people. For some people, being organized means knowing the general vicinity of where a paper or object is placed. For others, it means knowing exactly where a paper or object is located. Both are forms of being organized. However, one is far more precise. It is reasonable for a young child to keep homework in his or her backpack that is placed in his or her room. However, as your child grows up, it is also reasonable to expect your child's organizational skills to be refined. Do you want to know a simple three-step process to help your child refine his or her organizational skills in a fun way? A simple three-step process to quickly help your child refine his or her organizational skills in a fun way. Step 1. Prep for an adventure. Clutter is not fun. Clutter is associated with disorder, chaos, and a state of confusion. Therefore, have your child go through his or her binder and backpack and toss any trash and unnecessary paperwork. For many people, the after result of having cleaned up clutter is relieving. There is less distraction, so it is easier to focus on what is in front of you. Step 2. Take your child shopping. Shopping for organizational accessories sends your child a crystal clear message that you seriously want your child to become organized. When you buy organizational items, then it makes it easier for your child to take the next step and implement. If your child selects colors and designs he or she likes, then why wouldn't your child become excited about getting home and unwrapping items from their package and using them? Step 3. Plan a celebration. Tell your child that you will go out for frozen yogurt or some similar treat after he or she organizes his or her binder or backpack with the new stuff that you bought from the store. This creates excitement and will make it easier to transition into a show and tell me moment of how you are ready to stay organized for school. Kids typically get excited about show and tell me when they are younger, so tapping into this kind of energy will be a lot funner than a formal binder and backpack inspection. After a while, I would repeat this simple and fun three-step process in other areas of your child's life. I would start with smaller projects and work your way up to larger projects. For example, do you want your child to clean and organize his or her desk or room? Tip: make it personalized. To make this three-step process funner, add a little creativity flair. Plan on visiting a craft store like Michael's after shopping at a store like Office Depot. You want to start by buying the basic supplies like a binder dividers, and a pencil pouch at an office supply store. These stores will usually have a wide selection of basic items like binders in a wide variety of colors. However, they are likely to have a small assortment of decorative binders, and it may be difficult to find a binder that matches your child's personality. Therefore, I recommend buying a simple binder and customizing it to match your child's personality. Visiting a craft store will provide your family plenty of ideas of how to create a fun and festive binder. These stores usually sell a wide variety of fun decorative paper, stickers, and other items that will help your child customize his or her binder dividers, and pencil pouch. Here are a couple of images just as inspiration and to get you thinking about what is possible. Okay, so example number 1 is of a soccer binder. So the background is a piece of paper that is grass, and it has a soccer ball with some soccer stuff on it, and it has a picture of Carlin Thompson, who you may remember from a previous blog post of how to keep your child hydrated with a scholarship reminder. The next one is a binder, and the background is orange with a lot of white little flowers, and it has a picture of 2 girls on it, and they're using their hair as mustaches, and it says, "My best gal pal, Molly." The next example is for baseball, and it has a fence, like a whitewashed fence in the background, and then it has some baseball stickers that says All-Star, My Sport, My Game, My Life, with a baseball and a glove, and there's a picture of a boy catching a ball in his mitt. The next example is for a girl, and the background has a bunch of pineapples, and there's a picture of a girl and her dog in a park, and it says, "My best friend, Maddie," and the best friend is her dog. The next example is for football. Again, there's a grass background and some football lettering with the final score on it with these little footballs, and there is a picture of a boy catching a football and running. Don't limit your child to these ideas. Your child can also customize his or her own binder with his or her own artwork like pencil, pen, charcoal drawings. Also, don't forget to have your child decorate the side and back of the binder. Learn how to help your child develop the habit of follow-through. The worst way to encourage your child to follow through is to become a nag. Becoming a nag takes the fun out of parenting, and it places a great amount of strain on your relationship with your child. To prevent the need to nag by being proactive and helping your child develop the habit of follow-through. Focus on giving your child plenty of opportunity to practice his or her ability to follow through in a safe, fun, and productive way. Present your child with a proposal. If your child agrees to the proposal and follows through, then you will uphold your end of the deal. I would start with small proposals and work your way up to larger ones. Here are 5 proposals you can present to your child. 1. If you clean out your room and donate stuff you no longer use, by the end of the month, I will buy you a new ergonomic chair. The new chair will provide you more support and will keep you comfortable while studying. 2. If you clean out your closet and donate clothing that no longer fits or that you no longer wear by the end of the month, then I will take you shopping to buy a nice outfit with matching accessories for those days when you need to look extra sharp for presenting or for an interview. 3. If you consistently use and keep your desk clean over the next year, I will take you shopping and upgrade the desk you currently use to one that you like in terms of design and aesthetic appeal. 4. If you buy a planner and you use it consistently over the next year, I will take you shopping to buy other furniture and accessories to match your desk. This includes, but is not limited to, a bookcase, bookends, and a lamp. 5. If you consistently keep your room clean by keeping it picked up, vacuumed, and dusted over the next year, I will take you shopping and buy decor for your room, such as a nice framed piece of artwork along with a quality web camera and external microphone. With video conferencing ability and our global economy, I want you to be ready to take advantage of opportunities. All of these simple agreements share one thing in common. If your child follows through, your child will be rewarded in a fun and productive way. As your child learns how to take charge of his or her environment, your child will create a space that is supportive of his or her study habits and express his or her personality. Your child will take pride in what he or she has earned. Your child will have inner satisfaction from the cleanliness and lack of clutter. Your child will have external satisfaction from having earned a nice material objects such as a desk he or she likes and a web camera. Best of all, you are setting your child up for success by upgrading his or her lifestyle. It is important for your child to learn to earn nice things. This teaches your child that upward mobility is possible when developing and maintaining new supportive habits. You want to teach your child to develop new habits to support his or her professional endeavors so that your child can upgrade his or her lifestyle as he or she advances in his or her career. You can teach your child better organizational skills by making it fun and easy. You can avoid organizing, making it a dreadful subject by following a fun and easy to use 3-step process. By following this process, you set your child up for success because your child will develop the habit of follow-through. I recommend you start teaching your child how to become neat and organized today because it is easier to teach your child a good habit now than to change a bad habit later. Go share this blog post with your child so he or she understands the simple 3-step process to use to quickly refine his or her organizational skills in a fun way. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then I would highly encourage you to go to the site grabyourfreegift.com/crystalo, CRYSTALO, and you can grab your copy of the What, Where, and How of Preparing for College, and you'll also be added to my email list. And every week I send out a blog post, an inspirational quote, and occasional bonuses. And I'd also encourage you to create a folder in your email account titled !Career Conversationalist. This way you can save all of your important emails in one place and you can find them easily when you want to reference them again. So had a little bit of technical glitches there, but thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to our paths crossing again soon. Take care.